Hi, this video is in response to Cupid of Chaos's tattoo video. Um, Normally I don't do YouTube videos, but I decided to do this one because I've been following her for several years. First as Non-Vegan Nom on Tumblr, when I first got a Tumblr, um, and then on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, and I've just been following her for a long time, and I thought it'd be nice to do a response video to her tattoo one. So I don't have nearly as many tattoos as she does, obviously, as you can see. I have 3. The first one I got about 7 or 6 years ago. I was in a foreign exchange program to Great Britain, specifically Canterbury, England. And while I was over there, I want to say the second month I was over there, I decided this would be a great way to remember my experience and the fact I've always loved Great Britain and everything over there. And I wanted to have a reminder that I didn't dream it up, it really happened. So I got it on my hip. And all it is Union Jack and a heart. I did my hip because as the first tattoo, I wasn't sure how I would like having tattoos on myself. So I got it in a spot that could be covered up quite easily. Also, I wasn't sure how career oriented I was going to be and my future, so I wanted something that wouldn't be shown that easily. So I got that one. There was no pain with it at all. It was about, if I recall, 65 pounds. I don't know what the equivalent of that is now, but that's how much I paid for it. I was a bit distracted the entire time because my tattoo artist was really cute. So I was really kind of distracted by the fact I had this really cute guy who basically had my skirt down tattoo me. But there was no pain. The main issue I had with it was clothing. After you get the tattoo, it bleeds, it pusses, it's pushing the excess ink out of your system. So when you wear clothes, it would get on your clothes and it stains. So I either had to I wore a lot of skirts basically because I pull it up higher over the tattoo or wear it lower under the tattoo and not have to worry about it. The second one I got 2 years ago as a graduation from university gift to myself. At the time I was working with the student government, so they funded my tattoo. No, I do get paid working with them, so I saved up, and the tattoo I got is paw prints, and they go all the way around my ankle. And I got those because at the time I was majoring in psychology, focusing on animal behavior. Also at the time I was in the second year of an animal rescue that I helped start up with my mother and a few local ladies back in St. Louis where I currently live. So animals are a huge focus in my life, still are. And the previous November, I had decided to go vegan, so it was kind of an encompass of how animals are in my life, my love for them, how I feel about animal rights and welfare, and how I view them, and such. Uh, my third tattoo, sorry. My third tattoo I got December of last year. It was a Christmas gift, partly, from my mother, as well as the fact a few months prior I had won a $100 gift certificate to get a free tattoo at the Apple Butter Festival here in Missouri. It was a little booth, and they were going to guess the meaning of my tattoos. They're kind of self-explanatory, paw prints and Union Jack, so they didn't really have that hard of a time. But I went to St. Louis Inc. And I got Justin McKinnon, and I said, this is what I want. It's 0 from Nightmare Before Christmas. Have fun. I wasn't particular on colors. I didn't really specify a size. I just wanted 0, and I was like, "You're the artist. Have fun." And he did. He did a really amazing job with it. It was a 3-hour sit, and he picked the most beautiful colors. It's kind of reminiscent of Corpse Bride, at least to me. He even got the pumpkin nose, which is a wonderful detail, and the red color. But he did just a beautiful, beautiful job with it, and I'm very happy with it. And obviously, I got it on my arm, so the idea of maybe I should get places that could be covered up for job went out the window because I realized I don't really like working with people. I rather work with animals, and they don't care what tattoos you have. So those are the 3 I currently have. The next one that I plan to get is going to be my dog Shadow, the black mass, currently next to me. I want her paw print. It's going to be right here, and I know everyone's gonna be like, "That's gonna hurt," because it's gonna be right on the bone, the breastbone, and your ribs are right there. And everyone I know who has tattoos there say it hurts. It hurts really badly, but I'm willing to do it. But I do want her paw print. I'm actually going to take. They have ink that you put in the dog's foot, and you press into paper, and you get their actual print, kind of like when you do your fingerprints. It's gonna go there. Under it's gonna have her name and script. It's gonna be Itty Bitty Shadow, which is her full name. And then going down is gonna be paw prints, kind of like the ones on my ankle, but they're not gonna be filled in. They're just gonna be the outline. And inside those are gonna be the initials of my other dogs, if not their name. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that part yet. So I'm gonna have Moon Pie, Babalu, Fimacool, and Tiger Lily, leading up to her paw print. And the reason she is the main paw print is because she is my baby. I've had her for 14 years now. I got her before she should have been weaned. We bottle fed her for a little bit, and she is my baby. As you can see, she just passed out my bed. So she is my love of my life. So I want her done soon, either the end of this year or early next year, because she is 14. So I'm getting kind of worried there. The next tattoos I plan to get, eventually this arm will probably be either Tim Burton or Never Before Christmas focused only. Um, I kind of would love to get the other dogs, the one from Frankenweenie, the one from Corpse Bride, get those here with 0. And of course, I would love Jack and Sally. It's cliched, I know, but I love Jack and Sally. I always have. Um, and I would like Lock, Shock, and Barrel going down here, kind of like a totem pole almost, going on top of each other, as they do. Um, Possibly Oogie Boogie and the Witches were also all going to be somewhere along here. This one, which is currently blank, I am debating if I want a Batman. As you can see, it's Batman's focus in my life, or Harry Potter, another huge focus in my life. If I do Batman, I am going to do Harley Quinn, and because Harley Quinn and Jonathan Crane, Dr. Crane is also known as the Scarecrow, if you know the comics, and some of the movies, I do believe they had him in there. But he and her are huge main loves in my life. I've loved the comics since I was little, the cartoons, the movies, pretty much everything. I actually have all of the movies, except for the most recent, the last Nolan film. Do not have yet, but all the ones going way back when, I have all those. And they were kind of my push to go into psychology, so not something to brag about, but I do want them on my arm. As far as the good guys, the only Robins I really like are Jason Todd, so I probably have him as Robin and then him as the Red Hood, and of course little Damien, because of course he's a shit disturber. Richard and Tim never really did anything for me. I felt they were kind of annoying, personally. I would probably like Stephanie as Robin and Cassie Kane, Cassandra as the Batgirl. My OTP friendship right there. Um, so I'd like to have them. Maybe Harley's Hyenas. You gotta love those two. If I did the Joker, I'm not sure which version I would get. So I'm not really planning that one yet. But that would be my Batman sleeve if I did one. And of course the logo, you gotta have the logo. If I do Harry Potter, I definitely want the Dark Mark, for sure. I'd probably have Always Pure, which is the Black family motto. Uh, and I'm not quite sure how I would do that. Slytherin, of course, I'm a Slytherin Pottermore, so that'd definitely be a huge um, emblem as well on my arm. But that one I'm still planning. Obviously, everyone does, oh, the lightning bolt and a snitch and Gryffindor. And I'm over here like, no. No, we're going to Slytherin all the way. Maybe get a snake or something. Possibly. I don't know. But yeah, those are my tattoos I have currently and my future ideas for tattoos. I rambled, I'm sorry, but I hope you enjoyed. So